Hi guys, it is Grace.
And it is Grace.
From Grace and Grace.
So, today we are doing a video that we've wanted to do for ages, but we just haven't got around to it. And that is, drum roll please.
What was it even called? Like the reality of being an influencer?
Yeah, so like we literally are going to go into detail of everything that involves being an influencer. You've asked us questions and Grace said they're really good. So
guys, we have never
hopes.
ever been asked this many questions before, like in our whole career. Like we've never been asked this many questions, so I'm so excited to see what you guys are saying. Like to get to the bottom, I was there for like yonks.
Really? But I bet there's a lot of the same questions.
You guys asked so many. It's crazy. Okay, right, let me get the first question up. Let's start with a kind of easy one. Do you feel pressure to look and act a certain way?
I think yeah. No?
What, look and act?
I think both. Maybe not look, but in a way, yeah. No?
It's kind of a deep question, isn't it?
I think yeah.
I think yeah.
Because number one, the way you look, your fashion sense is a big thing, I think. Well, for us anyway, because we're quite fashion based. I think the way that we look, fashion comes under that. So we have to always have these outfit ideas. And then the way we act is also a big thing as well, because, you know, people get cancelled so easily. Not that we do anything that would get cancelled for, but I think you've got to be very wary of what you say and do. But we don't really have to think about it because we don't do anything illegal.
Well, I was thinking like the act thing. Like people our age go to like bars and do whatever they want, really. But we're not even big at all, but you just get paranoid. So like we couldn't go to a bar and do whatever we want, if you know what I mean. Not that we want to, but I'm just saying we have to be more careful what we do, because you just don't know who's watching. Yeah,
exactly. Like say when we do start going to the clubs again, are we going to be getting with loads of people? Because what if they film it and put it on TikTok or something?
Yeah. We were at Wireless Festival and we were all quite drunk, but Grace was especially drunk.
Like I was so drunk. Like we bought these I can't speak. We bought these bottles of wine, like, and we were drinking them individually. Like we all had our own bottle of wine. I was so drunk.
And we got comments the next day being like, was Grace Foley on drugs? And like,
but I actually wasn't. I was just so drunk. And
yeah,
but I'm less of a lightweight now. But back then, like obviously I was 16, so any little drop of alcohol just makes you like,
but that's
like go crazy.
Example.
Yeah,
another example I can think of when it comes to looks. This is actually really depressing, Grace. Grace didn't know this. When I dyed my hair pink, I lost, I think, like 4,000 followers.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel more pressure in the style department. Because the pressure is to always have these outfits that people are going to like.
Always have new outfits planned.
Yeah. I'd say yes to that question. I'd say the answer is yeah. Definitely.
This all kind of goes with that question. And it does post on Instagram ever feel like a chore, like you have to do it?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh my god, we hate
honestly
taking Instagrams.
I love taking, like, I love the posting of the picture and like seeing how people like it and maybe putting the outfit together, but the actual taking of the picture is just the most stressful thing. And also Instagram, I feel like there's a lot of pressure to kind of post every single day. And I just don't have the facilities for that. Like, I don't have the outfits. I just feel like Instagram is so much pressure. And I think if you're gonna, like, some people, I just don't know how people post every day on there. Because it sounds so easy, like, oh, just take a picture. But if you want it to be a good photo.
And you want it to do well.
Yeah, so much goes into it. And then you have to get someone else to take it as well. And the amount of arguments I've had with my mum over it is a joke. And even me and you, Grace, we've had arguments.
We've had fallouts.
Well, not arguments, but just
well,
like
really,
we've both gone off in like diva fits over it.
Yeah, we have.
Like on holiday, I had a breakdown.
That was Grace Foley, not me.
That was me. But like,
but it is stressful.
You're not holding it right, the angles.
Yeah, higher, lower.
Yeah, there's too much floor in it.
It does get stressful. It does get really stressful.
But I feel like if you get someone really chill, normally we're fine taking each other's, and my dad's so chill at taking my pictures.
Sometimes
I've like trained him to do it. But we do have breakdowns, not because of the way the other person's taking it, but sometimes you just feel like shit, and you don't even want to be taking Instagram pictures if you feel like shit, but you just feel like you have to. Which I'm not complaining, because like it is an easy thing to do. Like some people have to be like a doctor, like it's easy in that sense, but it's just so much pressure to like make it look perfect.
I don't think people realise how stressful it actually is.
It is pretty stressful.
And it sounds so stupid.
It sounds so dumb, like, oh, it's so hard taking pictures, but believe me, it is.
You've just got to learn that to not critique your photos.
And also, not everyone thinks, like, you might see like a little, like the way your face looks so weird. True. But no one else would notice that. Or like you might think, oh, the way I'm standing looks odd, but no one else would think that. Sometimes you just got to post it, and the ones that you expect to do well, or the ones that you expect to do bad, would actually do really well. Do you not think?
Definitely, 100%.
But I think Instagram's probably like the most stressful part of all of this.
Yeah,
like
100%.
YouTube, although it takes time, I feel like YouTube's easy in the sense of it's not a lot of pressure, but Instagram is pressure.
At what part can you start charging companies for advertising? Like how long did we wait?
I think when we got the management, we didn't have any jobs. We didn't get paid for anything. We
started when we were 12, and then we signed when we were 13, so it must have been when we were 13.
So we weren't making... I remember our first job, and it was with Best Fiends, and we printed off the brief, we highlighted it. You know the app, Best Fiends? Everyone was doing sponsorships with them, and we like downloaded the brief, we highlighted everything we needed to say.
I remember that when we were 12, we would email companies being like, hi, we're Grace and Grace, we'd love to start doing advertisements, and they would come back and be like, no.
Yeah, we had like 100
I actually
followers.
remember that so clearly.
Like we would actually email brands. And that didn't embarrassing, work. But kind of like shoot your shot, you know?
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Kind of go for it.
What have you got to lose? We were like 12 and wanted a freebie. I don't think it was even for jobs, I think it was for freebies.
Yeah, I think so. The next one, we can't specifically say the brand, but we can just kind of say the reasoning, and it's worst brand you've ever worked with. I know mine. I'll say mine first whilst you think about it.
Is yours separate?
Separate, yeah. It was for like a company, and do you know what? I actually wouldn't even say their name because like, that's how much I dislike them, but I'll keep my mouth shut. And they were kind of like an underwear slash...
a big brand.
A big brand, and I just
want to say... Not Lounge, by the way, not Lounge.
I just want to say it's not the ones you're thinking of, because I've never worked with them ever, because it didn't even go through. So yeah, it was like a kind of like underwear slash like lounge wear, but it's not lounge, like we love lounge. Anyway, I got a job for them, and they sent me the brief, and the brief was like these women in like Antarctica, like in these like snow lodges, and I was like, I don't really know how I'm going to do that. I was like, whatever.
Grace, no one lives in Antarctica.
Whatever, it was like women in like snow lodges and like in the snow, like I was like, how I'm in England, like, how am I meant to do that? So whatever, I actually like went to London in like these odd clothes. I got all these photos. It was like
freezing, and they were like underwear pictures, not underwear, but they were like
lounge,
were they
like little
like loungewear, but like shorts.
I went home and I got like all these underwear photos done. I was crying my eyes out because I was like really young and I just didn't want to take photos of my underwear basically. But obviously I chose to do that, but like I just didn't like my body, and I was like throwing all this fake snow up, crying my eyes out. There was snow in my room for like 4 months. Anyway, so I sent all the photos off, and they were like, sorry, we don't want any of these, we're not working with you, you're not going to get paid. After all of that, after like, all that travel to get the photos,
and they just said, we're not paying you. As well.
They were so good.
And, like, and you can't expect someone to book a skiing trip to get some photos in the real snow, can you? Like,
and my manager actually, like, my manager offered to like sue them, I think, because they were refusing to pay me, and then they ended up paying me like 100. I think they paid like 50 quid at the end.
I think they refunded you for buying stuff, because didn't you have to buy the stuff yourself?
Oh my god, I had to buy all the clothes with my own money. If anyone ever mentions them, like my sister was like, oh, should I buy from Black? I was like, no.
I've just had brands keep making you reshoot. Yeah, I do get it, because if at the end of the day they are paying you for something, and if they don't like what you're sending them, I get it, you know? I'm happy to reshoot it. I am. But, I don't know. It gets a bit annoying, but at the end of the day, if you're getting paid for something, it's got to be what they want.
Do hate comments affect your mental health?
So I would say that luckily me and Grace, we don't actually get a lot of hate.
No.
We don't, compared to some YouTubers, and the amount that some people get is just actually disgusting. Like, it should not be part of the job. It it's ridiculous. I think there should be laws against it. Like, how are you allowed to send someone abuse? It's like you wouldn't, I don't know.
I swear, some of the girls that like in our management who are really, really hated on are the nicest girls.
I know, and it purely is like, it just is jealousy. I just think, look, if you're not happy with your life, spend your time doing something about it. Don't sit there and make someone else feel like shit. Because most of the time, where is it going to get you hating on someone? They're not going to stop doing YouTube, because at the end of the day, it's always their passion. So, I don't know, I just don't really see the logic behind it. No. If I'm honest. I think if you said hate someone, you're nasty. Like, who in their right mind would do that? Well, people comment on us, don't they, really? Some people.
They what?
Like, they comment, they make assumptions about you, or they'll say, oh, these two just don't like each other. Like,
the one, oh my god, we used to get that a lot when we were younger.
Yeah, we used to get that a lot, but we don't anymore.
We always get ones like, oh, you're from such like a privileged background, and like all of that sort of thing.
It's so far from the truth.
From the age of 13, me and Grace have paid for literally
everything that we have. Yeah.
Like, our parents don't pay for our stuff. So if you think we're from a privileged
background, it's our own belongings that we've bought for ourselves.
Whatever.
We get that assumption a lot. But I think it's normal, isn't it? I just think people always are going to assume stuff about you. That doesn't really bother me. It's more like, I don't know, what bothers me? Nothing actually bothers me. No, the only thing that bothers, I've had a couple comments on my body, and that is crossing the line.
Oh my god.
That is crossing
absolutely
the line.
Crossing the line.
I got a comment saying I was shaped like a door frame. That stuck with me. But what am I going to do? I'm not going to pull a Kim Kardashian and get like bum surgery. So it's like, what do you want me to do? I can't really help it, can I?
I remember once I got a comment. This actually makes me laugh now, but at the time I was like, ouch. And it was this girl who thought I had a thigh disease. She was like, your thighs are so big and uneven that I think you have a thigh disease. And she sent me like photos of these women whose thighs had like gone like that. And she was like, I seriously think you have this disease. And I was just like, ouch.
Like, you think I've got a thigh problem?
Because I've got such big thighs. She was like, you've got this thigh disease because your thighs are so huge. And I was just like, do you know what? Thank you so much.
It does, when I sit there and I think, like, we get one negative comment for every like 100 nice comments. So sometimes I just read nice comments and I'm like, what did I actually do to deserve these nice people commenting on my stuff? Like, oh, there's actually nice people.
It's true though, like there's so many more nice comments than horrible comments. How often do you get gifted items?
I'd say we get gifted stuff if we're doing like a job with the brand mainly. But we also get, it's weird because although we say we're more fashion, we actually get gifted more beauty products than we do clothes.
Way more. It's really fun to get gifted stuff.
Oh yeah, of course it is. I love getting gifted stuff. It's so fun.
But we also give a lot of it away as well.
It makes me feel a bit guilty sometimes.
And like we also give it to like friends and family and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
we'll
give some to
we don't keep it all. How much of your life does YouTube take up, or this job?
At the minute, pretty much all of it. But obviously, hopefully, 21st of June, we will be going out. We can even vlog it. I think we should vlog the 21st of June.
I think so. Like,
we vlog it, we do Get Ready With Me. I don't know, I just think at the minute it's taken up our whole lives, which is good. Like, I love doing it. So what would you say?
Yeah, I would say it takes up like a majority of our time. I don't think people realise how time consuming it is because we have 2 days off because we do college.
Right, so bear in mind, yeah, we've got loads of stuff to do, haven't we? We've got like...
But it does go into waves. Like some months we'll literally have like no jobs, or we'll have a couple jobs, so we have loads of free time. And then other times we'll have like this month has probably been one of the busiest months for us for some reason. And you wouldn't expect February to be a busy month. Like you expect maybe like Christmas time. It's been so busy.
For us, it's been so busy. We've been like really stressed, but obviously it's been fun.
We need like a spa retreat.
No, I actually think we do. But it's also good that we're at home actually, because it just means that we can do all of the jobs quickly and get it all done. But yeah, if you see like a YouTuber do loads of ads for 1 month, like just bear with, because they might not get ads the next month. Do you see what I mean? Like it's sometimes difficult because it looks like you're doing so many ads, but then you won't do them for like a couple months, and then See what I mean?
Like a never-ending job. That's what you got to think about. Like, even if a month you don't have a lot of ads, every single day you've got to be doing like Instagrams, Reels, TikToks,
oh my God,
YouTube videos.
There's so much.
And it's never ending.
So there's TikTok, Reels, we've got 2 YouTube channels, we've got Instagram. There's 5 platforms to post on.
To get content out, and we do it like multiple times a week as well.
Yeah, we do try with YouTube twice a week.
Out.
It's hard to get 2 videos out a week, I'd say.
The last question is, how hard is it to make new genuine friends that aren't also influencers?
I feel like we've made obviously a friendship group at college as well, and I don't know, like, you can kind of just tell. I wouldn't say people are after our followers. Like, I've never felt like someone has tried to befriend me for my followers. Do you feel like that?
I don't think anyone's really ever been out for the followers, but I do think sometimes people are like, oh, that's Grace and Grace, and we'll try to be friends with them. Do you not think?
Yeah, but I've never actually noticed it. I've never actually, maybe, I don't know, I've never actually like noticed someone like trying to be. I don't think anyone has. Like, secondary school friends we knew before we did YouTube, really, and then college friends, we kind of just became friends because we were sat like on a table together and we just
clicked.
We all got on. I don't know, like, I don't think anyone has ever been bothered about.
If anything, we weren't even liked in bloody high school. Like, no one, we were actually hated.
No, I don't think. We didn't have many friends in secondary school. We left secondary school with Amelia and Mabel.
But we were literally hated for the pure fact that we did YouTube. Like, people literally hated us because we did YouTube for some reason. Like, we didn't talk to most people because we just kept ourselves to ourselves.
Yeah, but I was very reserved. I don't want to say I was a bitch, but
you were shy.
I was shy. Like, I've become so much more confident, but I would never talk to people. I sound like such a weirdo, but I would just, if I was in a lesson, I'd be like, well, what's the point of sitting there talking to someone like next to me? I'll just sit there and do the work. Like, I would just be silent. I was definitely way more talkative in like high school. Yeah, you were. And actually, looking back, I kind of wish I spoke to more people. I don't know if we were.
Like, at prom, they did awards, and one of the awards was like most likely to become like a YouTuber. Like, hello.
No, it's most likely to be famous, and we were banned
from the category. And if that doesn't show that people didn't like us,
we're not even famous. Oh well, I don't really care. Like, you don't need loads of friends.
Yeah.
You literally you should be able to count your good friends on your fingers.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys do want a part 2, do let us know, because we've definitely got enough questions for a part 2, that's for sure.
We got loads.
Yeah.
Apparently, I haven't even seen them.
So let us know, and we'll definitely do a part 2 if you guys want one. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye!